What's good, guys? So this is the commentary version of the speedrun I did of Super Mario Odyssey. I did record commentary throughout the run, like while I was doing it. I recorded my voice, see if I had a reaction to anything. But to be honest, I didn't really do that much because I was focusing too much on the run. And I'll explain a bit later of why I wanted to kind of shut up and be quiet. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna record over. I'm watching the gameplay right now. I'm gonna record over it as like a voiceover, and every time I do this, there's gonna be a little bit at the bottom right. I'm not very confident in today's run. I'm not feeling it today. I had a really good run yesterday, so I feel like I'm gonna mess up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why does it have to start when you press start? I mean, I guess that makes sense. It should start when you jump, when you get control of the character. That's how it works in Minecraft. So, I just wanted to give some backstory of this whole run. The reason I'm doing this voiceover, I got a bit cut off there, but the reason I'm doing this voiceover is because I tried recording this a few times. I've tried attempting any percent Super Mario Odyssey 4 times. And the first 3 times, I didn't record it, obviously, because I didn't have anything to record it. But I thought, I want to prove that I can speedrun this game, so I decided to go all in. The first 3 times I didn't plan anything, I just did the run from memory. And I know some skills of Mario Odyssey, that's why I'm not awful at the game. And my personal best was like 1 hour and 49, and I thought, I can get faster than that. If the first 3 times I did it with no preparation, no plan, I could definitely do it faster. So for like the last week, I've gone through every single kingdom and planned out like what route I should get the moons, what moons I should get, and how it can take me back to the Odyssey. So if I made like a circle, and in that circle every single time, it's kind of hard to explain, but I basically imagine just like every map of each kingdom, I just put a cross where the moons I wanted to get were, and I followed that map throughout the entirety of the game every time I needed a moon. And every time I tried recording this was my 4th attempt at a speedrun, not my 4th attempt at this speedrun. The other times didn't really count because I just kind of gave up, to be honest. Halfway through I realised, oh, I'm running out of time. I'm not going to beat it, so I might as well not record it. There's a lot of footage. I had like 5 attempts maybe, but this one was the best one. Even though I said I didn't feel like it, I didn't feel like it was going to go well. Actually, I did pretty well, to be honest. But the reason I thought the first couple times of trying to record this I was messing up was because, okay, I'm focusing too much on trying to make this content, you know? I was talking too much, I was talking about what my plan was. Basically the stuff I'm doing right now, the voiceover is doing right now, I was focusing too much on doing that during the run, which made me perform worse, and it's just, oh my god, it was just bad. So I thought, oh, okay, I can just record it afterwards, and I bonked. Okay, I can just record it afterwards, and which is what I'm doing right now. So, yeah, that's kind of the main thing. And if you're curious about what the actual audio is, probably at this moment, I was probably humming the theme to the music because the music is really good. But a lot of this audio that I'm voicing over is just me either humming or sniffing like that, because I've got a lot of noise right now, and I had one while I was doing it. But there are a few times and there are a few tricks that I was able to pull off, and I had a reaction to it, so I thought I might as well have some kind of commentary version, because I uploaded 2 versions of this. One without commentary, which I was going to upload to speedrun.com, which I have, It's still pending while I'm editing this. But I also wanted to prove that I can do it to you guys, because I thought I don't upload it to this channel. Might as well upload a full, like, almost 2 hour long speedrun, you know? It's just like, I might as well give something to you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the actual run now. This, I failed this. I'm normally good at Dino Skip. I'm normally good at it. You can hear it in my reaction that's coming up. I've got it first try. This run I got it first try. The other couple runs, I always failed it. I don't know why. I'm not bad at it. Look at this. Beautiful first try. Bit clunky, not bad. Yeah, so I'm usually pretty good at that fight. The only problem would be if I get hit by the chain jump, but that really happens. I'm also good at cascades. My average per kingdom was, I think it was 7 minutes up until Seaside. Past Seasides, my average is normally, because they're big kingdoms, Seaside, Luncheon, and Bowser's obviously takes a minute. But my average cap to Cascade is normally about 7 minutes, which it was here. And I thought I did pretty well. It's normally 7 minutes if I get the Dino Skip, which I did. This time I got it first try. Ugh. I could beat this kingdom in 3 minutes. Well, I could beat Cap and this kingdom in 3 minutes if it wasn't for these long animations, dude. If you could skip these, if you could skip this, if you could skip Cappy's dialogue, and when you kill the Brutal, Madame Brutal, easy 3 minutes. Because I reckon together it takes time. Because this my average is like 7 minutes for this. So I reckon easily on average I can do it in 3 minutes. But the extra 4 minutes coming from these animations, which I have to spam A for every single time. My right arm really hurts, isn't it? Good. So up next is Sand, which is this is the kingdom I spent the most time prepping, because I always had it in my mind that I kept messing up in Sand. This is probably one of the biggest kingdoms, so that's probably why. But my plan involved, you'll see it in a minute, see on the left, my plan involved this bird, and I had to get this bird because it gives you a moon. Now, over time, I realised, oh, it just comes round the savannah, so I can just get it there. But I really wanted to get it here, and it's really annoying that I'm never able to. I need to practice this. Fred. I'm just thinking all about it. Always mess up Fred. Every time I think I can get it. Panic. So another thing I just want to touch on, again, I am recording this. This is the first run I am recording, which means I had a few frame issues. I don't know if it's visible in the recording itself, but like, this isn't an excuse either, by the way. This is actually, it's a problem I had. I normally play better, but, well here, for example, yeah, I tried to roll. Alright, my input's wrong. That wasn't the frame. I'm not blaming the frame. That was me. I messed up there. But it was kind of laggy, kind of framey. I managed, though. I did well with it. It's just there's a few things. There's a part coming up, which I'm curious to see if it's actually laggy. Also, I can never find this. I'm going to do like 5 ground pounds. This one. Yeah, I told you. But it's kind of laggy, so I perform a bit worse, sadly. This bit coming up, I failed this every single time. This was a sign that this was a good run. I got this first try, I think. Right? So you're supposed to triple jump, ground pounds, cat throw, and you get up there and you get the moon. I did get the first try, nice. But I kept messing those up, and it was because of the frames the other times. But what's coming up is when I'm gonna start complaining. It's extra framey today, that's nice. Dude, it's so framey, I'm gonna mess up like crazy on freaking... Oh, I didn't get the jump either. Really extra framey on this bit, okay. Wow. That's never happened before. Get out, I can't really play that on the films. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. I could have got the birds. I didn't know the bird comes up there. Dude. Oh my god. Whatever, it's fine. Dude. A damn bird. I don't know why I tried that. Goddamn bird. Yeah, so you can see how much effect that bird has on me. It's because if you get it in the town, that's just done. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about another moon. It's either you get it there, or I find out in this run that you can get it on the tower. I'm thinking about it. I've never seen it gone up there. So I don't know how it was there. So you get it there, you get it on the tower, or you can get it in the savannah, which I normally get it there. This bit, the ice cave bit, is the bit that I think I hate the most. I hate sand. In the whole run, I hate sand. But it's mainly because of the ice physics. And I think I do it quite well here, actually. But I normally slip, I normally fall, and it wastes about like 10 seconds to get back to where I was. But I think I do well here. I ground pound, jump, backflip, yep, and then wall jump. And then I long jump all the way to the moon, and then I come out of the pipe. Do I get the moon? I get the first try, nice. Yeah, I normally fall down either in the eclipse or down one of those gaps. I normally bonk and then fall down one of the gaps. But yeah, you come out here, you grab the chests, and then I can make my way to the savannah. And on the way to the savannah, I can grab another moon, the cactus moon, and then the savannah is where I either get the birds, if I didn't get the bird in the town, or the note block moon. But on one of my runs, I figured out there is another moon in the savannah world peace. I didn't know that. And I wish that run that I found out, because I was so surprised when I found it. I was like, what the hell? I can just use this instead of getting the bird. Do I even bother with the birds? I waste a lot of time with it. Where is it? There. I gotta think of a better way to get it, because I don't know if the bird is faster than the... If the bird is faster than the notes. The notes take a minute. The bird's right there. So when I say notes, I mean there's a note moon, you know, the one where you have to collect the song notes. There's one on top of the palm trees. I normally get that, but after I discovered the hill, like the little mounds where you ground pound, I started to not get that one, but I don't know if it's faster to get the notes or faster to wait for the birds. It doesn't matter though, because I'm probably not going to do another run after this because it's very stressful, and I think this is as far. Oops, I think this is as fast as I can go. So, if you didn't notice, I ended that in a circle. I started by going to the town, to the little like castle area, and then I went back round to the savannah, which is like to the right of the Odyssey, and then back to the Odyssey in a perfect circle. That is what I mean when I planned it all out, and in a circle-like manner. I have to plan out where every moon is to go in a path that leads me just back to the Odyssey, because it's quicker. It's quicker than warping, I feel like. But Lake is next, and Lake's pretty easy if I get it right, which I think I did get all of these tricks right this time. I failed Lake a few times, but this skip's quite easy. You just jump, triple jump up. The one thing I hate about Lake is Rango, and I will express my hatred for Rango in the audio, I presume. I think I failed to Rango a few times, so I can be quicker. I can actually be quicker. All I need to do is not fail to Rango, and if you haven't noticed already, I do fail. I have, like, made some mistakes. We're human, we all make mistakes, but, like, this is probably... I will make more mistakes as well, but this is probably as best as you're going to get from me. So, yeah, there's not really much to comment on about Lake. Okay, I will say, there's no circle thing that I keep talking about. I haven't made one of those for this, because defeating Rango, which I probably don't need to do, but it's quicker, because getting you get a triple moon from Rango, and triple moon sends you back to the Odyssey. So I don't have to warp, I don't have to make it a circle manner. I can just go straight to the Odyssey, you know? And the only way to do that is to kill Rango. So annoyingly, I have to kill Rango. But yeah, Lake's pretty simple, you know? There's not that many complicated moons, they just kind of lay there out for you, and you don't need that many either. What? Oh! What matters is that we made it. Oh no. That's random. Okay, that was my scout. Up on proving immediately. You can center the camera? Oh, can I? Oh my god, you can. What? How did I miss that? Oh no, that's really wrong. I was too distracted by being able to center the camera. Dude, like what? How small is your hitbox? How small is your hitbox? Huh? How small is your hitbox? I told you I hate this guy. I freaking hate this guy. This is the worst thing. I don't know why I have him included into my run. Right, so that hits. I suck so much at it. I should probably practice it, like, dude, there's no way to really practice this. Other than to get to this part of the game. And we missed, alright. Come on! Hate him, bro. The worst enemy in the game. What's boss fighting again? That's the hardest one. Yeah, I'm just bad at that fight. I'll admit it. I just hate it. I just can't. He's too tall, bro. I know there's another skip where when he's bouncing around with the chainsaw thing, after you hit him once, where you can jump on his hat again. I've tried doing that. I've tried everything with this fight, but it's just not worth it. And I'd normally just quit the run at this point because I died 2 times to him, but I still got a new personal best. You know? I still did good. I still beat the fight after 3 attempts, sure, but I still beat it. So, again, Lake's pretty easy, and as you see, got the triple moon, and now I'm straight back at the Odyssey. It's that simple. And now Wooded's next. Wooded's is... it's fine. It kind of caused me a few troubles. I can't speak. It caused me a few problems before. But, you know, I have another route that involves getting the triple moon from Spewer. I don't really know what to tell you right now. I could just leave this blank. I know I said this is a commentary version, but I feel like I have to speak to you. I should really plan these out. I hope you're enjoying the video. If you are watching it, I doubt many people will be watching this. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start speaking again. I missed that. Pick it up, Mario. Yeah. Ah, Mario. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm pretty choppy. Things are pretty choppy in this kingdom. They normally are. You need some very specific jumps for this, and the whole rock thing. I don't know. I'm just not experienced enough. This kingdom is not my strongest, but I know what to do. I make mistakes a lot, and you probably will see. But apparently it doesn't matter, because I still got my personal best. That shows that there's always room for improvement. I can definitely get a new personal best. I just don't want to, because I've sped around the game 4 times, and I'm really tired. And it takes a lot out of me, to be honest. This sub-area, I will 100% take damage. I always take damage in the sub-area. Nice. Really nice. Always take damage in this area, dude. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. Don't go in the pipe. Ooh. It looks fine. I don't fall into these like I did last night. Uh-oh. We're good. The depth session gets me. Yeah, so taking damage is annoying because I have to wait for that animation to play every time of me regaining my health. And I'm not skilled enough to just not take damage. I fumble a lot. But luckily, it didn't cost that much time. It's just really annoying because I have to wait and I can't do anything. I just want to speed, I want to speed run. I want to get through the game as fast as possible. Yeah, there's really not much to say about Wooded other than you have to be very specific. My map that I made for it mainly involves going forwards until you get to Spew-It, and then Spew-It takes you right back to the Odyssey, and then you're out. It's kind of that easy, you know? How has to be all the senses of that? That's like the one button I'm using all the time. I thought I missed that though. House. Again, there's not much to be said. You just go to the left side of the tower, capture the little guy. I don't even know what they're called. Get about onions though. Use his legs to get up to the button. Flower bridge. Nut. Okay, that sounds weird. I mean, open the nut that has the moon in, and then get to the top of the tower. Oh, you gotta wait for the flower bridge sometimes. It is probably quicker to try and catch up with it, but I didn't want to risk it. You get up to the top of the tower though, and at the top of the tower there is a moon, and then you have 3 moons left, and those 3 moons is enough for a triple moon, which you get from Spew-It. You can see how I mapped out all of this. I'm acting like this is revolutionary. I'm acting like I'm the only person who ever thinks to do this. But no, it's just, I just want it to be known that I didn't like search anything up. I just kind of did it all myself. Spew-It is the easiest fight. I know I took down with that. Spew-It is the easiest fight ever. And if I ever die to him, then I would just end the run, to be honest. Dude. Should not have been that close. It didn't like count my input. For some reason. I hate that kingdom. Oh, lost. Lost is fine if I get the trick right, but you're gonna have to bear with me to get it. Oh my god, I'm getting really burnt out from doing this over and over again. I should probably take a break. I think if I fail this run, then I'll take a break, because I'm not feeling it. That does remind me, a bit of a story time. I got really close in one run. I got everything flawlessly. I did everything perfectly. Towards the end, like after Seasides, I got burnt out. Like, everything was perfect. I hit every single jump, and it just, I don't know, I just crashed. And I just kept fumbling. I was like 20 minutes ahead of my normal time. And then it ended up, I just couldn't. I got to the final Mecha Brutal fight. And I just messed up so many times, I was just like, oh, there's no point. So I just got respect, to be honest. Respect for the people who actually speedrun this game daily. Because I struggled, dude. This is like the only speedrun, because I wanted to record it. I wanted to prove that I can. Cloud Kingdom, there are skips for this. I know there's tactics with Bowser, but I can't do them. I don't want to risk doing them either, so I don't do them in this fight. It just didn't. Okay. I like when I shake and it just doesn't connect. It did it again! Hit it, Cappy! Holy freaking moly. I'm not locked in, but it does. Yeah. So the tactic with Bowser is you wait right by him when he's doing the hat spins, and you like backflip. I think you backflip. You backflip when he's doing this bit. You backflip on the white hat, down throw, and then you get the hat immediately, and then you can just punch him immediately. I don't do that because I didn't practice Bowser at all during this fight, during this run, during the speed run in entirety, because he's too far ahead and I can't be able to practice it. It is a lot faster doing that tactic, but you know, I don't know. You can see, by the way, that thing where I messed up on the clouds, that's even further proof. I was just saying, I'm not locked in. I kept messing up. I just kept fumbling. I still got a new PB. I don't know how. I don't know. It's just crazy how things can change. That's why I kept going with the run, because I thought, oh, what if I'm still on pace? I could still beat it in a new personal best. Okay, Lost is next. There's one trick with Lost, which you're gonna have to bear with me. I say bear with me. It's the trick jump off the tree. Right, you have to bear with me with this, because I always mess up. Actually, no, I don't mess up the jump, I just mess up the climbing the tree. I find climbing the tree harder than doing the actual trick. Don't bully me, okay? Okay. It's faster than getting cracked up though. Mario, you're dangerously close to the edge, dude. Oh, try to center the thing, but that's what I was saying, where's it? Oh. Okay. Then we spook the bird. Oh, that was fun. Slow down. If I could have you follow me this way, buddy. Bruh. Bruh! Lost is probably one of my favourite ones to speedrun, because I just love that klepto skip bit, the one at the beginning with the tree. I suck at climbing the tree. No comments, please. I don't want anyone to talk about that. But just everything else is flawless, because all the moons are right next to each other, so you can just go straight to another one and get it immediately. It's probably, yeah, I'd say it's my favourite one to speedrun. Next is Metro though, and if you mess up in Metro, things are really bad for the rest of the run. And the one area I think I do mess up in this run, sadly, there's a skip in the town hall or at night Metro, where you jump from one end of the building to the other when you're inside. You probably know it if you know anything about the speedruns. And I try it, and I said to myself, I'll have one attempt, and if I fail it, then just do it the normal way, because there's no point trying to do it, because I did lose a run to that one time. But the rest of it, I've split, with my map, I split Metro into two parts, Night Metro and Day Metro, obviously. But in Night Metro, you get 7 moons, and in Day Metro, you get the rest, which is 13. The 7 moons are pretty simple to get. 3 of the 7 moons are the triple moon from, what's it called? Mecha Wiggler. Which I have my own thoughts on Mecha Wiggler, which I'll share in a minute. But the first bit of Night Metro is pretty easy, you just go through the town. Long jump this bit, right? Yeah. And then you just go underneath the build works to get the first moon. Okay. I normally bonk here a lot. Do I bonk here? Let's see. Am I gonna bonk? Oh, I didn't bonk. Oh, okay. Never mind. I did bonk. Then that's the first out of the 7 that you need. Is this, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. You get a second one here. I'm saying it doesn't seem right, but I literally did the run. How? You get the second one from doing the triple jump here. I think I get it. No, I messed it up before I this. You do a triple jump to get over to there. I do know there is a quicker way to get over there. Again, I'm not a speedrunner. And I'm sorry if you're watching this to try get better at speedrunning. This is not the video for you. Just watch it for fun. That's the second moon. And then there's one across the thing, and that will make 3. Oh, and then there's one in the... Yeah, okay, okay. So, there's a bit where you cross up here, and then you go into the town hall. So, Mecha Wiggler. I'm not very good at Mecha Wiggler, because of the motion controls. They're kind of slow, and I try to use motion controls, I try not to use motion controls. None of them ever work. It's just... Oh, most of the bosses I struggle with in the speedrun, except for some of the brutals, other than Rango. Rango, Mecha Wiggler, yeah, but that's basically, those are the main ones I fall for. Ah. All the way to the bottom. Okay. My rule is if I fail that once, then I just do it normally, because there's no point continuously trying to do it. Drop the thing. Use your brain. I hate this fight. I hate every fight. From a speedrun's perspective, I hate every fight. From a gameplay perspective, they're fantastic. Come on! Are you You can go on that early, right? Okay? Guess not. I died. Oh my god, get this down! Bubble! Hit the boat! There we go. Stupid fight, man. So that fight's only annoying because my aim sucks, and I'm just, you know what, I'm just not even a good player, to be honest. But if there's anything to take away from this video, is that even the worst players could speedrun this game. You know? An hour, what did I get on this? An hour 38? That's not even that bad for my experience. I've only got like 200, maybe 300 hours on this game. Some speedrunners have 5,000. It's ages. But, Day Metro, we're back to the circle thing, now that we have a one that doesn't end with a multi-moon. So the first one you get is in here. You could get that at the end. It probably is faster to get at the end, to be honest, but I don't want to forget it, so I always get that. And this is some of the best music. It's the best beat drop, at least. You don't get the one with the car, the RC car. I don't get that one. This is now turned into a tutorial for some reason. I don't know why I'm speaking like that. I get the trash one, and then I get the man on the bench. You got to keep in mind the circle theory, the pie guy circle theory. That's what I'm calling it. Feel free to use it in your speedruns. You get the man on the bench, and then you get the dinosaur one. There's two in the dinosaur one. You can miss the first one. I have missed the first one before. If you miss the first one, just get one of the story moons. This is a point, I try to avoid story moons because of the animation. The animation takes ages, so I thought might as well try plan it. And it is actually what I had to think about a lot. I struggled thinking about it while planning this out. I had to think what story moons I should avoid, and if I can avoid story moons. If I have to get story moons, then I will. Snow Kingdom, for example, I will be getting story moons. But here, this moon, I tried to get it. Sometimes I miss it, and if I do miss it, I have to go speak to Pauline and then get the drummer one who is right next to her. And that's a bit of time loss, so... Or, alternatively, you can just restart the whole run, which I don't want to do. Because I'm already 40 minutes into the run, so might as well not. The second moon is easy. You just finish the thing. This one, I kind of struggled thinking of if I should get it or not. Because it's a bit of a hassle to get. It's either I get this, or I get the story moon anyway, the one we speak to Pauline. But this one, you have to go on the zip line all the way over to here, just to go on it. You can probably get 2, it might save some time, but what's the other one there, the dog? Yeah, maybe not. But you go back here, that's why I think it's a bit of time loss. But I feel like it's quicker than doing the story moon one because, again, of that animation. Oh, well done. Mario, welcome me. Imagine? Oh, it's freaking good. If I get this as well, it's freaking insane. There's no way. Oh. I should get rid of it. Right. Okay, the one which I probably will die a few times in. Can you bump the car? Oh, you're bumping a lamp this way. Almost fumble this bit. Oh. Fine, I need you. Whoa, probably jump it, but I don't want to risk it. Jump this way. So we're coming up to the circle theory. I'm telling you, it's the way to go. So we come out of that. After I dove off the building, we go in that sub area, and then we come back to this. Come out of that sub area, go to this sub area. Via the notes. I think this is the closest moon. No, yeah, I think so. It's at least the easiest one because you just get the notes, you know. Also, there's only I think there's a second one when you come back in. But if there was 2 in here, it would be so perfect. You're supposed to start on the outside for that third phase. I didn't, so I'm gonna have to have a bit of time loss and go back in the pipe. I guess it's fine though, I've already wasted so much time in this run. But again, it's still my personal best. So, if I wanted a new personal best, I'm just going to have to look back at this footage and not do everything I just did. Wrong. Everything I just did wrong. Yeah. But, and then, all I have to do left, I need one more moon, it's going to be the RC car, which I suck at. Another thing I suck at. Everything in this game I suck at. But I get it. This is the thing I find the hardest in the game. So can't grasp the controls. Just make it drive normal. No, I want to ride. Okay. just like that. Metro Kingdom Circle Theory is complete. It's that freaking simple, dudes. Yeah, it's not an awful kingdom if you just don't mess up. I do mess up a lot. Actually, that probably was the best. That probably was the best Metro Kingdom run I've had. But forget about Metro Kingdom. We're continuing on. We got Snow Kingdom. I normally choose Snow Kingdom over Seaside because it's not Seaside. I hate Seaside because it's just all water. It's just awful. But I'll talk about Seaside more when we get to it. So Snow Kingdom is probably, to be honest, the longest when it comes to collecting moons, only because there's only 10 moons, right? Half of those moons are story moons, and as I've mentioned before, they have really long animations. But before I even go into Shiveria, I normally get Captain Toad. Now, I've been trying to think if there is another moon out here, other than Captain Toad. I think there's a pre-World Peace as well. I think there is probably a sub-area, but I think it's just easier to just go Shiveria. Captain Toad, getting Captain Toad means that I don't have to fight Rango, which is good because you've already seen how bad I am at Rango. So I get Captain Toad, simple, and then we go to Shiveria, and then I normally, there's like 2 moons outside of the, so there's like 4 rooms, right? There's 4 rooms in Shiveria. Each one of those rooms has 2 moons in them, but then I think there's 3 outside of those sub-areas, right? Yeah, there's one here. Then there's one which took me a while to get the trick for. This one's pretty easy. I think I messed it up a few times. There we go. That one's pretty easy though. That's just kind of a free moon. And then there's one on top of the thing which took me a while to learn this trick. You gotta jump on this cat throw. Proof that I'm still not the best at it. Cat throw, and then we'll jump, yeah, and you're on the bridge. That's another free moon before you even get into the sub areas. And then from there, what I used to do, I used to long jump from the bridge over here, but I missed half the time, so I ended up just doing that. It might be slower, I don't really care though. And there's a Grand Pound one there. Easy 4 moons that I don't even need to go into any sub areas or anything for, and I don't need to look at any animations for. But then it ends there, so we need to go in each one of those rooms. Normally it would be to open the thing. I don't know why I'm explaining to you. You don't need to understand. But, oh, there's a skip here where I can just long jump the entire thing. Do I miss it first try? I've missed it first try before. Nope, I've got it. Nice. Yeah, so this animation, it takes so long, man. And especially if you take damage as well. It's just ages, bruh. Because look, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for that to open. But I'm not even gonna go in there in the speedrun, so there's no point. You should be able to skip those. I don't know why you can't. Yeah, that's the first room. I normally do the right room, the left room, the top right room, and then the top left room. I end with the top left room. And then I have to end the kingdom teleporting out. There's no circle theory for this kingdom, sadly. And there's no triple moon either. So I have to use the map to teleport out, sadly. Yeah. That counts as a bump? Yeah, right. There's I bumped you last time. Whoa! So that's the only part in the entire run where you have to use the map to teleport. It's not... I don't know, it's not like it's slower or anything, I just find it, like, I feel like it's quicker to end in a circle with the Odyssey, which is why I wanted to do it for each kingdom. Couldn't do it with that one, because you're underground, obviously. The kingdom itself is underground. The Seaside is next. Seaside is fine, it's just, there's water everywhere. And with Seaside, I wanted to... It is a circle theory, but I wanted to make it so all of the moons, mainly all the moons I get are above water, because you're a lot more free above water. You can do a lot more above water than in water, and I kind of suck in water. But the first moon you get is a pipe one. It's just another ground pound one. It's just in the corner of the room, it's not that hard, except I mess it up. I always mess it up. I mess it up again, there we go. The second one is like a chest one, and then it's the Fireflower one, which sometimes I mess up, so I think I kind of locked in for that bit. Like, I kind of made sure that I wasn't going to mess up. But the chest one that I mentioned earlier, just go underwater like that. And then they're not in a hard order or anything. If you know the order, you can get them. I almost hit that chest though. If I hit that chest, it would have been an awful time loss. But Seaside, the only thing with Seaside is that you don't need that many moons, to be honest. I don't know why I keep saying to be honest, but look, you only need 10 moons. That's the same as Snow. But it's longer than Snow because it's such a big kingdom, and there's no moons anywhere. The moons are all spread out. So yeah, you can see here I kind of made sure I wasn't going to miss it. But if you do get it, then you can get another one that's basically right next to it. But you have to get the, what are they called, the Gushions? I think they're called the Gushions. The little octopus squid things, that thing. And I do use that more to get around the whole kingdom because it's probably quicker. I mean, it's definitely quicker. Oh, yeah, story moons. In this kingdom, I only get 2 story moons. I really didn't want to. There was another moon, the one where you ground pound when you're underwater and you ground pound like the very top of the kingdom, where you ground pound underwater using a fish or just without it, and then you get these like kelp things to spawn. I wanted to get that one, if you know what I'm talking about. I wanted to get that one, but I don't know, the amount of time I kept like taking damage from it, I didn't think it was worth it, so I ended up just getting that story moon instead. It is probably faster to get the one I wanted, but I just thought it just wasn't worth it. So we get Dory, I think that's the only underwater one you get, only because it's right there. And you get the Gushin again, because it's faster. and probably faster to use it. And then you can use it all the way to get over here. But you can see what I mean by they're so spread out. They're all over the place. Just struggle to kill that guy. Ground pound this. Penis! What the hell was that? Anyway, just get the moon. And then you make your way back to the cave area, because there's loads and loads of moons in the cave area, dude. And they're not hard to get. There is one trick that I think I messed up a few times. And that's to get to Captain Toad. But if I practice it enough, I'll get it. There's one where you go up here. This one isn't that hard to get. I think there's only one moon here. Oh, I take damage here, alright. Oh, I messed it up, bro, holy. I don't normally mess it up. Further proof that you can mess up in runs, and you can still do good. There's always room for improvement. I messed up mine. Whatever. Oh, and I want to get the Goomba one. So the one where you get like the Goomba girlfriend or whatever. So that's what I do. I get that, and then I get the Story Moon and Captain Toad, and then that'll be enough for the kingdom. It's that simple. See that? Break his legs, dude. What the frick? Dukes him out. Oh no, they're gonna get me. Ooh. Oh shoot. Oh frick. Get out of the catcher, get out of the catcher, get out of the catcher. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Bro, that one's thick, I can see. Bruh. What? Ah! What's happening? There we go. I'm gonna go for that shot out with CT! Oh. That wasn't bad. I can even... I mean, I guess it's realistic if you want. Circle theory! That's right, we're done. We're done with Seaside, and we end in a perfect circle. All I need to do is go left. Yeah, so that jump, I was talking about it a little bit ago. I did fumble it a few times. Normally I get first try. I don't really know what happened here. I just kind of got unlucky, I guess. But next up is Luncheon. Luncheon is probably one I struggle the most with, to be honest, because of the lava and the amount of sub areas you have to go in, because a lot of them involve lava as well, which I will probably die, and I think I do die in this run in a few sub areas because of it. But again, not much time loss. This would be the time in my last run where I start burning out, so you might see some of that effect here, but who knows. This is where I started to burn out a bit. What is happening? So we got another Spewitt fight coming up. I stand by this, Spewitt is still the easiest fight in the entire game. It's not that hard, but let me talk a little bit more about Luncheon. My plan for Luncheon is kind of like how it was with Lake and Woodage. It ends with a multi-moon. I couldn't think of a way to add the circle theory into this, and the multi-moon, it does have a few animations that I have to skip, sadly, but I feel like it still would be quicker than doing any, like, circle theory, because I have to go in the lava bubble to get back to the Odyssey. So, but with that, I have to get different moons in sub-areas, because Luncheon is mainly about sub-areas. There's not many moons that are just out in the open, like all the other kingdoms. You have to go into sub-areas, and sub-areas are good and bad. They're bad because sometimes they suck, and there's like multiple voids that you can fall down into, and lava, which I talked about earlier. But they're good because usually there's up to 2 moons in there. Still completely fine. No, it's not. Ah, you motherfucker. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Perfect example of what I mean when I say the sub-areas are a little annoying, but again, 2 moons. 2 basically 3 moons. So then I continue, I do about, actually I think I only do 2 sub-areas. No, I do 3 sub-areas. But we take a break from sub-areas for a minute, and I go and grab the onion. There's 3 moons in this, like, town area. I get one there, it's optimal. Speedrun a word. It's optimal to put the onion in the pot first and then go get this one in the little box there. I've tried to like open that at the same time. What some speedrunners do, they open that box at the same time they put the onion in. I don't know how they managed to do that. I think I did alright here. And with my newfound, I don't really touch on that. I did find out that you can center the camera in this game. I would have loved to know that. That would have made a lot of things easier in the past. But yeah, so you get 2 moons there, one from the soup and then one from the like box, and then you get another one in there. They just be putting moons in random places, I ain't gonna lie. It helps for me though when I try to speedrun the game. And then we jump to the lava pit, to that island, to the next island, and then we grab a file or a lava bubble, I guess. Oh, there's a moon there. See, I did the speedrun. I can't even remember. Apparently there's a moon there. So you get that, and then you go up there, directly where my camera is facing, and then you go into that sub-area. And I sometimes mess the sub-area up. I think I do in this run, and you'll probably see. Yeah, no. Oh. Mid-air? Seriously? Freaking got it. Bruh. Right. Wait, what have I not got? This one? One was missing! The one there? Yeah, I can make that. Yeah. As I said, luncheon ends with a triple moon, and as we know, triple moons take you right back to the Odyssey, so no need for the circle theory, and no need for teleporting. So, Ruin Kingdom is next, and the dragon fights. I don't speak much with it, I'm not going to talk over myself, because there's not really much to say about it. There's only one thing you need to know, is that I'm purposely jumping on to the dragon before the electricity runs out. So, my planned tactic with it is you I think you triple jump, whatever it is, as soon as the dragon lays his head to do the, like, chained electric attack that you're supposed to jump over, and then you're supposed to jump on him, I triple jump onto him while he's doing it, so I don't need to bother waiting for it. And then, when the electricity runs out, I damage boost straight to that moment. And also, I ground pound on the areas that give you hearts, so I can just easily get health back. I had a really good run of this. This time was alright, but I had a really good run of this on like a previous attempt. But sadly, that won't see the light of day. And then I had an awful attempt another time. So, this one was alright though. I don't know what damn triple jump is. Freaking Cappy, dude. Oh, that was close. I was worried about the Mecha Brutal. I might try to do the Mecha Brutal just normally. The Mecha Brutal in question being the final boss in Bowser's, which is up next. And I'm talking about not doing the skip. There's a skip where, like, after you hit one of the things, you'll see it in a minute, but after you hit one of the weak points, being one of the Brutals, you cap throw back onto it. I can do it, I probably can. It's just, it's very precise. And I need a lot of time to do it, and obviously I'm in a speedrun, so I don't have much time. So I try to do it. I say I'm not going to do it, but I try to do it. But I have done times in the past where I've done that and it's ended the run. So I just didn't want to risk it this time. Bowser's itself, obviously there's no tactic for Bowser's. It's just Bowser's Kingdom. You just get through it. All I need to do is collect 2 moons, and they're coming up in a minute. They're pretty simple ones. It's the Note Moon and also the one in this part with the Pokio. Are they called Pokios? Pokios? I don't know. Yeah, it's just behind this wall. Why is he even up here? Oh. Why you? Okay, I'm not against. Deal there. I may bonk because I dived. Oh. Okay, now it's just the Brutals. Ugh. Nah. That hits you? Why? Oh, we might die here. It should just reset you to max health every single time. I hate the rules, bruh. No. I see you. Hold up. How did that not hit, bro? Come on. Brum, 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 brum. Brum, 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 brum. Okay, and the Mecha Brutal, which I'm like, quite confident that I'm gonna die a lot on this. And we don't really have the time to, so I don't really know. It's not gonna be good though. This is the best we're gonna get. Oh. Goddamn Mecha Brutal. I'm gonna... I don't want to risk it with this. Oh. Saying that, okay. Yeah, we're not risking it, we're not risking it, we're not risking it, we're not risking it. We're doing it normally, we're doing it normally. Oh, this is also what we're gonna get. Everything about Bowser's game is really good. We're gonna do it normally. Oh, accidentally. Oh, I accidentally got out. No, I'll save that way. These goddamn things. This is just one more. Getting close there, buddy. I don't know. That's it, right? Okay, thank God. Okay, it's just Moonskip and Bowser's, and I haven't practiced Bowser at all, so we are 100 million bajillion% gonna die on Bowser's. And the run's gonna get lost there. It's like no doubt in my mind that we're gonna die on Bowser's. Been Moon Cave skip. which I will also fail a bunch, but I tested it and it is 100% better. It's still, even if I failed like 10 times, it's still faster than doing Mooncave. So, no issues there. It's just obviously annoying, but you know, whatever. Oh! Okay. So, quick Mooncave explanation, and this might be the last voiceover because we're getting to the end of the run, and I start talking more. Mooncave skip. It's the skip where Mooncave is the, like, midpoint of the end of this kingdom. Basically, you go around the back of where Mooncave is. If you see just right there, that little cave entrance thing, I've got to go behind that and go on the Sphinx and do a ground pound jump to get up. You got to do. It's not just a ground pound jump. There's more to it, but you got to do a specific set of jumps to get up. It takes a minute. I'm not the best at it. In one of my runs, I got it first try. This run I didn't, obviously, but I have tested it before. Even if I failed it like 10 times, 20 times, it would still be faster than doing Mooncave itself. But the ideal thing is to get it first try, but I rarely do that, to be honest. Right, Mooncave skip. Immediately messed up. We're gonna mess up a few times. It's fine. I would have done it. Nice. So even with messing it up a bunch of times, it still would have been faster than doing Mooncave. Mario doesn't want to. Quick. I'm aware, Captain. I'm the one who needs to be quick, not you. Oh, I thought it was another cutscene. That was good. I fell off. Yeah. I don't know if you can fall off yet. You probably can. Alright. I messed up the skip. Hold on. It's got my own skip. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. The timer ends soon. Oh, that's a do. Ah, let's freaking go. Oh my god. Oh, that was beautiful. I made a few mistakes, yeah, but an hour 38. 1 hour 38 and 27 minutes. That's a whole like 10 minutes faster than my personal best. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my goodness. Let's freaking go. And please tell me I recorded. It was recording. Oh. 1 hour 38 minutes and 27 seconds. And 15 milliseconds of freaking cool. Oh my god. Oh, it was so good. Everything was perfect. I think everything was perfect. I didn't even fumble that much. Oh, I fumbled the Rambo fight. Rambo's all over there. Oh my god. I got it perfect down to my new details, dude. Oh. Ah. This is the thing. I'm not speedrunning again. The stress. The stress it puts me in. Holy freaking moly. Ah. Oh. My god, I'm so good.
Gonna start.